Good morning, my dear students. This is J. Kalpana, your English lecturer. Happy to see you all again. Please take proper preventive measures to protect yourself and your family from COVID-19. Happy learning. Let us begin our online classes from today onwards. I already posted the syllabus for General English in the WhatsApp groups. Please download it or just make a note of it. I am going to start with the first prose lesson, Shyness My Shield, written by M.K. Gandhi. I hope all of you know who is this M.K. Gandhi. What is the full name of M.K. Gandhi? Yeah, your guess is right. M.K. Gandhi is none other than our Gandhiji. The full name of Gandhiji is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. M stands for Mohandas, K stands for Karamchand Gandhi. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, popularly known as Bapuji. He is given the title Father of the Nation. Why is he given this title? Yes, most of you know this. He played a key role in attaining independence to our country after 200 long years of slavery under the British rule. So that is the reason he is called as Father of our Nation. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on October 2nd, 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat state. Later, he went to England to become a barrister. Barrister is nothing but a lawyer. In order to study law, he went to England. Later, he returned to India, and after seeing the people of India suffering under the slavery of British rule, he took the key role and played a vital role in attaining independence to our country. But sadly, he was assassinated on 30th January 1948 by Nathuram Godse. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi wrote all the events of his life in his autobiography titled My Experiments with Truth. My Experiments with Truth. I hope all of you know what is an autobiography. What is the difference between a biography and an autobiography? The life history of a person written by himself in his own words is known as autobiography. The life history of a person written by himself in his own words is called as autobiography. If the life history of one person is written by another person, is recorded by another person, then it is called as a biography. So that is the difference between biography and autobiography. Auto itself means self-biography. So the autobiography of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is given the title My Experiments with Truth. Can you guess in which language did Gandhi write his autobiography? Though I can't hear your answers, some students might have given the correct answer. The correct answer to this is Gujarati, because Gujarati was his mother tongue. He wrote his autobiography in Gujarati. Later, being a popular person, his autobiography has been translated into several Indian languages, including English. The English translation was made by Mahadev Desai. So try to remember this name, Mahadev Desai. He translated Gandhi's autobiography from Gujarati to English. The present lesson, Shyness My Shield, which we are going to discuss today, is taken from Gandhi's autobiography, My Experiments with Truth. Yeah, this is the book, My Experiments with Truth. So in this book, Gandhi describes all the events related to his life right from his childhood up to his old age. So it is a very interesting book. Whenever you get a chance to read this book, please do read it. You will find several interesting facts about Gandhiji, unknown facts about Gandhiji in this book. Now, I will explain this lesson in 3 parts. There are three main ideas in this essay. Let's see what are they. The essay mainly focuses on Gandhi's initial fear to speak publicly while he was in England. Secondly, it tells about the various attempts made by Gandhiji to deliver a public speech. Thirdly, the essay ends with Gandhi's final note that his shyness to speak actually acted as a shield and helped him in molding his personality. So these are the three main ideas discussed in this essay. The first one is it describes Gandhi's initial shyness to speak publicly while he was in England. Secondly, it describes the various attempts made by Gandhiji to overcome this shyness which he considered as a weakness. And thirdly, it explains what is the final reflection of Gandhi on his shyness. He considered his shyness as a shield, and he says that it helped him in molding his personality. Let us see how Gandhi's shyness worked as his shield and helped him in developing his personality. Before going into the lesson, students, let's discuss what is the meaning of the title Shyness My Shield. What is shyness? What is shield? Shyness. Yes, shyness. All of us have experienced this shyness at some or the other point of time in our life. Usually you students, when a question posed to you in the classroom, though you know the answer, no one will come forward or raise your hand to give the answer in front of the entire class. This is shyness, just because of shyness. So Gandhi is not an exception from this. Even Gandhi also suffered from this shyness. He also suffered from stage fear, like you people and myself. And what is shield? Shield is a protective armor used by soldiers during war in order to protect themselves from the weapons and injuries made by the enemies. So that is a shield. So here in this essay, Gandhi says that his shyness was his shield. It protected him, it helped him. So let us see how it protected him and how it helped him to become a complete person, to develop a great personality and individuality. So let's go into the lesson. The first part of the lesson is about Gandhi's initial fear of public speaking. Initial means beginning, starting. So in the beginning days, how Gandhi suffered, how Gandhi feared to speak in front of the public, that has been described here. When Gandhi was studying law in England, he became a member of the Vegetarian Society. I hope all of you know who is a vegetarian and what is a Vegetarian Society is. A vegetarian is a person who takes only plant related food. Yes, exactly opposite of a non-vegetarian. So, a vegetarian is a person who takes only plant related food. And if all the vegetarians come together to form a society, then it is called as Vegetarian Society. So, Gandhi, when he was staying in England during his education as a lawyer, he joined the Vegetarian Society there. Eventually, he became a member of the executive committee of the Vegetarian Society. And the problem with Gandhiji is that he used to attend all the meetings of the Vegetarian Society, but he never opened his mouth. He felt tongue-tied. Tongue-tied. Tongue-tied means he never uttered a single word. He never participated in any discussion which was going on in the society or in the committee. So, almost all the members in some or the other occasion expressed their opinions and thoughts, but Gandhi always sat silently, dumbstruck, without speaking a single word. Sometimes he used to gather courage and get ready to speak on an ongoing topic. But by the time Gandhi wanted to speak, the discussion shifted to another topic. And again, Gandhi became silent. Okay, and this continued for a long time. This shyness of Gandhi and his stage fear continued for a long time, almost all throughout his stay in England. Okay, now let us see Gandhi's first attempt in public speaking. Gandhi's first attempt in public speaking. Attempt means trial. Okay, how did he try to speak in front of the public and what happened there? Let us see. Sometimes when we read this essay, we all know Gandhi as a very popular figure, as a very iconic person, as a very good speaker, orator. Orator is a person who speaks very fluently, very attractively, attracting the interest and gives motivation to the audience. Such a person is called as an orator. So, eventually, in his later life, Gandhi became a very good orator. He gave several public speeches, inspired several people, motivated them to participate in the independence struggle. But initially, he too suffered from this shyness. He too suffered from the stage fear, like all of us. So, let us see what was Gandhi's first trial in public speaking. So, as I have said that Gandhi became a member of the Vegetarian Society in England, and he was also elected as a member of the executive committee of that Vegetarian Society. So, in the meantime, as the days were passing by, a typical situation arose in the Vegetarian Society. There was a small dispute in the Vegetarian Society between two people, and I want all the students to note down the names of these two people. One is Mr. Hills and the other one is Dr. Allinson. Who is this Mr. Hills and who is this Dr. Allinson? Let us see. Both these people belong to the Vegetarian Society like Gandhi, but there was a small conflict between them. What is that conflict? Who are they? Let us see. Mr. Hills was the president of the Vegetarian Society. He was a Puritan. He was very generous and gave financial assistance to the society activities. Many of its members were his followers. So this is about Mr. Hills. Mr. Hills was the president of the Vegetarian Society. Actually, he was the founder of that Vegetarian Society. The Vegetarian Society conducted its activities taking the financial assistance of Mr. Hills. He is a very rich person. Though he is a rich person, he is very generous. He used to give lots of money to conduct several activities, social service activities by the Vegetarian Society. But the only thing is that Mr. Hills is a Puritan. A Puritan is a person who belongs to a particular section of Christianity. Christianity is divided into two sections, Puritans and Catholics. The followers of Christianity can be divided into two sections, Puritans and Catholics. A Puritan is a person who follows Christianity very strictly. He follows each and every rule which is written in Bible very strictly, adheres to it, sticks on to it. He doesn't take any exemptions. So, Mr. Hills is a very, very strict Puritan. So, I hope you understood who a Puritan is. Puritan is also a Christian, but a very strict follower of Christianity. Now, coming to Dr. Allinson. Who is this Dr. Allinson? Dr. Allinson was another important member of the Vegetarian Society. By profession, he was a doctor. Okay, and he was an advocate of the new birth control movement and preached its methods among the working classes. As he was a doctor by profession, he used to tell about the birth control methods to the working classes. The birth control movement was a new idea then. We all know about birth control now. Even a small child can say, what is birth control? But in those days, it was a new concept, a new idea. So, this man, being a doctor, he took this idea to the working classes, explained them about it, and asked them to follow the birth control measures to control the population. This was not liked by Mr. Hills, who was a Puritan, because being a Puritan and a strict follower of Christianity, according to Bible, no artificial measures should be taken. Controlling birth is not a good idea according to Christianity. So, because of this reason, a conflict started between Mr. Hills and Dr. Allinson. Mr. Hills considered the activities of Dr. Allinson as against the morals of Christianity, and he wanted to remove Dr. Allinson from the Westarian Society. So let's see what happens. So, a motion was therefore brought for the removal of Dr. Allinson. An idea was put before the members of the Westarian Society for the removal of Dr. Allinson. Gandhi, though he did not like the idea of artificial birth control in those days, he did not want to support Mr. Hills in the removal of Dr. Allinson. Because what Gandhi felt was, any person who is a vegetarian can be a member of the Westarian Society, irrespective of his profession, irrespective of his ideology. In order to become a member of the Westarian Society, the only thing needed is the person should be a Westarian. And that rule is satisfied by Dr. Allinson very well. Then why should he be removed from the Westarian Society just because he is propagating birth control measures among the working classes? So these ideas, these feelings made Gandhi to support Dr. Allinson against Mr. Hills. But as already said, Mr. Hills was the founder of the society. The society was run by his financial assistants. He was a strict Puritan. He was very generous. He was very rich. And many of the members in that Westarian society were his followers. So, due to this reason, when a voting was conducted regarding the removal of Dr. Allinson from the Westarian Society, most of the members supported Mr. Hills. A very few, like Gandhi, supported Dr. Allinson. So, Gandhi felt that in the very first struggle, in the very first battle, he felt as if he was lost. But again, he defended himself, saying that though Dr. Allinson was removed from the society and he lost his battle, Gandhi felt that he stood on the right side for the right person, for the right purpose. Later on, even Gandhi resigned from the society because he did not like the ideology of Mr. Hills and his followers. Okay, so what Gandhi did is, when a motion was passed in the society regarding the removal of Dr. Allinson, everyone was asked to express their opinion. Everyone was speaking something or the other, either supporting Mr. Hills or either supporting Dr. Allinson. Gandhi, he was not an extempore. An extempore is a person who can speak very fluently on any topic at any time, at anywhere. But Gandhi is not an extempore. So what he did is, the before day itself, he wrote down all the ideas, all the thoughts which he wanted to put forth before the society on a piece of paper, and brought that paper to the meeting. But surprisingly, even he was not good at reading. He was unable to read from the paper. His body trembled, and his sight became blank. He was unable to see anything because of his shyness, because of his stage fear. So, another member of the society took the paper from Gandhiji and read his speech in his voice. So, Gandhi felt very ashamed. What is this? Even after writing down my thoughts on a piece of paper, I am unable to present it before the meeting. He felt very, very ashamed of himself. This was the first attempt made by Gandhi in public speaking, and in this attempt, Gandhi literally failed. He felt very ashamed of himself. He felt ashamed of his inability to speak in front of the public. So later on in the voting, as already said, Dr. Allinson lost and he was removed from the society. Even Gandhi felt sad for this, and eventually he also resigned from the society. Okay, students, that's all for today. In the next class, I will discuss about the other attempts made by Gandhiji in public speaking, and finally, how this shyness of Gandhiji became his shield and helped him in developing his personality. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Okay, so let's have a happy learning through online classes. Please join me every day to listen these online classes. Have a good day. Thank you.